She left 5 minutes ago. I heard the door snap and some gravel crunch through the window. Sometimes I wonder if I'm brave. People tell me that I am, but most days I get enough from eating the Weetabix that I carefully microwave each morning, counting down the hours until she returns home. I lost my job 2 weeks ago. Back then, I applied for jobs throughout the day. I put my Weetabix on the side of the desk next to me, using oven gloves as the bowl gets hot, and worked my way through the list that would flick up at me. I tried to catch them and whisk off an email vaguely in their direction. I got a little sluggish by day 4, and by the end of the first week, I'd moved permanently to the sofa, Weetabix bowl on the floor now, scrolling through my phone on endless social feeds. Nothing has changed. I'll do it tomorrow. I won't sleep too late. I won't fool myself into a plan that will never happen. Not tomorrow. There's this seed of guilt in my chest. I spent so long fighting my way out, presenting a face I felt comfortable enough to wear, learning not to paint my face in harsh lines and squares, but in colour and pink and these moments of softness that linger above my cheek. But right now, I sit in what was a fluffy dressing gown, but now feels crusty and smells a bit stale. A hint of shame lingers in my ear, whispering like it used to. I turn away. I'll listen to that one when I'm sure I completely deserve it. Last night, something woke me up just before dawn. I turned and just watched her. The streetlight poking through the blinds, just bright enough to see the trace of a smile lingering on her face. I wondered, what dream was she having? I hoped it wasn't cruel. Her peace satisfied me, and I fell back into the dark. There is something beautiful in our home. The safety of it. I occasionally go to the shop, but cover myself in layers of comfortable fabrics so no one can discern what I am. I'm furious. I spent years grafting through pain and parental judgment to be, yet how have I fallen so far? There's danger in this comfort, but I can't justify it. But I have a secret, something that seems too heavy to say out loud. I've never felt entirely content. The word euphoria is a bit of a stranger. There have been moments with friends or with the warmth of her hand. I felt something skate above it, but there's always distance. Something cold and solid and biting that steals me from its glowing surface. What do I think I deserve? To sit in mounts of polyester in the warmth of our home, or to risk the flight, embrace the unknown? I put 2 more wheat biscuits into the bowl with some milk and sugar and set the time on the microwave. A buzzing sort of calms me. I see clearly for the first time in weeks. I can't let this safety swallow me. I put a spoon into the bowl and it clatters on the side of the china. I forgive myself. As I eat my breakfast, I consider the possibilities. Ultimately, that this is my victory. The choice to sit and eat an ungodly amount of wheat-based cereal or to venture beyond the rusted gate. I know what's stopping me. Not the comfort of this relationship or this flat or this delicious cuisine, but this question of what if that lingers outside the window. I rummage through the drawers and find something bright that is clean. I fix lines of black and brush brown powder on my eyes and open the door and allow my weight to shift to my toes. There's something here. Something in this decision. Down the street, there's a little old lady. She waves at me and says, "I like your shoes," and wobbles away. I forgot this. The joy and a surprise. The light from it winds me a little. After about 30 minutes of walking, I head home. I turn back just before I enter the house and catch a beam of light that splits my face in half, like a glowing ember. She's home before me. I see the excitement on her face, not judgment. Even in my darkest moments, never that. She asks how things have been. Better, I think. She holds my hand so tight and we wash up together. I hold the tea towel, as usual. My attempt is half-hearted but appreciated. I feel less sticky, like the clay I didn't notice was in my chest has started to shift. In bed, I gaze up at the ceiling. I think I'll walk down to the river tomorrow. Just sit for a bit, even if it rains. Maybe it's okay that things take me more time, that this tendency to slip below the surface can be tolerated. I can pause, lift off the mask and breathe. Little me always at the time, even though she had nothing else figured out. I could afford to take her advice. I smiled to myself, snuggled in. She's snoring ever so slightly, and I think maybe that'll be okay. Not amazing. Not every day. But okay.